It begins at a spiritual level, but it also is emotional. Everything begins with a thought. So well quoted by Sue St. Clair. Hello, namaste, ni hao. In our previous Zumba session with Master Dev Om, we learned how energies are profoundly layered and linked with overall health. And today, we are going to learn about another mysterious yet compelling system that helps in healing and improving health. Our expert speaker today is a holistic healthcare practitioner and instructor. She has been an advanced certified body talk practitioner, Rama body talk practitioner, certified body talk and mindscape instructor, access trainer with International Body Talk Association since 2008. She specializes in working with emotional issues, anxiety, depression, insomnia, immune system weaknesses, and sensory integration disorders. She offers both physical treatment and distance healing sessions. She has a passion for teaching Mindscape body talk fundamentals and access seminars to bring a dynamic shift of awareness and knowledge for the participants. I am delighted to welcome Angie Tourani. Welcome to
Thank you.
Zumba, Angie.
Thank you, Bhavna. Lovely opportunity to be here with you.
In our previous Zumba session, Master Dev Om talked about working with the whole person. And you are also going to talk about body talk today. And since body talk is also a holistic healing system that addresses physical, emotional, spiritual, and physiological needs, what exactly is body talk and how does this work?
So Body Talk is a whole healthcare system. The founder of Body Talk is Dr. John Weltham. He's Australian. Body Talk has been established since mid-90s. And it's the head office is in US, Florida, and it's practiced and taught worldwide. So the concept of body talk is our body is extremely intelligent. It knows how to heal and repair itself. So for example, you cut your hand, it will repair and heal itself. If you look at a fetus that is formed into a complete intelligent human being. So the wisdom that drives us, that's constantly keeping us into this balance and symphony of life, we call it innate wisdom. Body talk system looks at health as communication networks. So when I look at myself in mirror and I call myself Angie, I'm actually looking at these trillions of cells under one skin. And each cell is like a complete human being. Now, many times due to everyday stresses of our life, these communication networks could be compromised, which in turn leads to diseases and imbalances. So with body talk treatments, we are looking at this whole communication network. We are looking at the physical, mental, emotional, psychological level. We are looking at the whole spectrum of life. So each person is unique and body talk system respects that. So as a practitioner, I have got lots of tools and techniques, but I don't have a recipe. I've got a languaging program and I work with muscle testing to get a neurobiofeedback system to get a yes and no response, communicating with the body's intelligence, and a specific languaging program for asking specific questions. Body talk system is based on concepts of traditional Chinese medicine, Western medicine, psychology, quantum physics. It works with East Indian system, which is working with all the chakras, meridians, 5 elements. So lots of different concepts put together into one system. It's about looking at this whole person with entire story of their life. This story could be something that stressor that has gone in their fetal life, or getting bullied in school, or some major toxin or parasite sitting up. So everything that has gone into making of their life and working with the body's intelligence to identify what these blocks are and helping the body to heal from inside out. So a truly holistic modality because it looks at the whole picture. Body talk is about letting the body lead the process. And secondly, we are looking at not what the problem is, but why the problem is. We do this by working with 3 brains, the central nervous system, the heart brain, and the gut brain. So the central nervous system, imagine this is your computer that will send signals to correct it. So a gentle tapping on top of the head to fix it. a gentle tapping on the heart brain, which is more like your memory stick that will integrate the corrections. And then the third brain, which is the gut brain, which is for assimilating it. So integrating these shifts and helping the body to heal.
When you say the like gentle tapping, is it also something similar to EFT, the emotional freedom therapy?
EFT works on various different meridian points, so that the tapping is done on different spots. Whereas with Body Talk, we are focusing on activating the head, heart, and gut brain. EFT works on emotional psychological factors, whereas Body Talk works on emotional psychological factors, meridians, but a much more bigger tools, techniques, and much more bigger spectrum. So yeah, I think it's different.
Okay. So I understand that Body Talk works with the immune system, gut health, mental health issues, and much more, as you mentioned. The main concern of the immune system remains in our current environment with COVID-19 and multiple other virus variants. So mental health issues have elevated and people are facing pandemic fatigue. How can Body Talk help in improving immunity?
See, our stress levels and our immune system goes hand in hand. In fact, stress would impact everything. If you're looking at gut health, hormonal health, immune system, when your body is in fight and flight survival mode, and immune system, your reproductive system, digestive system is just not body's priority. So we have got two types of nervous system. One is called fight, flight, survival mode, which is called sympathetic nervous system. Another one is called parasympathetic nervous system when you're relaxed and in a good healing mode. So your body could be either in the fight and flight mechanism or in the healing mode. We are living this lifestyle where the stress is constant. So you're not triggering the fight or flight mechanism once or twice a day. It's like constant stimulus. So if we can handle our stress, that itself would boost the immune system, because as long as your body is in a parasympathetic nervous system, it can repair, heal, and regenerate itself. So with Body Talk, we do a lot of consciousness work where you're working on clearing those filters, those belief system, active emotional charge from the past traumas and all, and neutralizing the person so they're able to perceive life for what it is in this moment and deal with it in a more practical way. And once you address the stress, then the body's natural ability is to heal and repair. And once you shift the body into this parasympathetic nervous system, you're basically helping the immune system. And all we are doing is supporting this body's natural state so it can heal and repair itself.
Great. That's interesting, actually, because ultimately, stress is what leads to all the problems at a physical level also, and troubles a person mentally, emotionally, and psychologically.
Right.
We have done a segment on gut health, as we give a lot of respect to the gut. And
Right.
so how to address gut health issues using Body Talk?
Yeah, interestingly, gut health is crucial. So when we're talking about immune system, most of our immune system resides in our gut. When we're talking about mental health, which is the biggest problem in our society now since pandemic, that all are gut related. So our gut has got these billions of microbiome. Now, these microbiome have got specific functions of secreting mood stabilizing hormones. And it's basically, I've seen people who would have gone through a course of antibiotics, and after that, they have suddenly a lot of depression and anxiety. So many times with medication and our lifestyle, and even there's so much of antibiotics in our diet, into all the animal products and so on, this gut flora could be hugely disrupted. Now, once the gut flora is disrupted, that has got totally a parallel impact to the mental health, because 90% of your serotonin, which is mood stabilizing hormone, is secreted and activated in the gut. Then another neurotransmitter called GABA, which is inhibitory neurotransmitter, which inhibits anxiety, that is activated and produced in gut. So if your gut microbiome are not functioning well, then person would be quite sort of hypersensitive to stress, fearful, anxious, not sleeping well, Whereas if somebody's gut health is doing well, then they would be very resilient to stress. They would be able to handle anything stressful in a very positive way because those neurotransmitters are functioning well. One of the function of these gut microbiome is to train the immune system tolerance. So our immune system has got two functions. One is to attack, another one is to tolerate. It needs to constantly discern, these are the cells of the body, these are the healthy microbiome, I need to learn to live with it. And it has to produce anti-inflammatory hormones. So that training aspect of the peacekeeping arm of the immune system is done through this microbiome. So there are certain species of microbiome in the gut. They produce certain sugars which activate anti-inflammatory hormones. So gut health has got a crucial tie with your immune system. And nowadays in our society, what we see very common is high rise of allergies, intolerances, autoimmune conditions. So the immune system that has gone into an overreactive mode and it's become intolerant and it's trying to attack, let's say, with peanut allergy or dust allergy or any environmental factor that is not as harmful, but it's triggering the immune system. So gut health plays an important role. And with body talk treatments, we hugely work with restoring that gut microbiome. Lifestyle changes would be taking care of your diet, nutrition, adding in good prebiotics or probiotics, taking in a lot of fiber.
I have seen most of the type A personality people have digestive issues, and yes, it is interlinked, although they may not realize it. But once we work on the gut and the gut is healed, the digestion is proper, they see a change in their behavior. More than them, their family members feel it, that there is a change in the behavior and personality. One question popped up while you were telling all about how the body talk works. How is the body talk just about tapping, or you actually talk to a person?
Oh, it's an interesting question. So, for example, if you were in front of me and I was doing a body talk session for you, you'll be lying down on a massage table with your eyes closed, and I would be gently touching your arm and getting a yes or no response. Now, all the basically, as a practitioner, I'm communicating with your innate wisdom. So I'm not physically talking to you, asking you any questions. So before we start the session, we'll do a health intake form. So just I get to know you, your history, your concerns, and so on. But once we start the treatment, I'm communicating with your body's intelligence by asking questions and getting a yes or no response. And this yes or no response would lead me to whatever story is going on. So let's say there's a parasite sitting in the liver, there's emotional trauma, or there's a circulation which is blocked somewhere, or a particular meridian which is not functioning well. So whatever that imbalances or miscommunications are, your innate wisdom would be able to surface that, and then I would be running programs, running formulas by tapping on the head, heart, and gut. The client is not involved. The client could be probably sleeping because most of these treatments are very relaxing. And if they're awake, I'm explaining the client as I'm working through that. Or if they're sleeping, I would do the whole session and give them the summary of the treatment after. But body talk could be done at distance. Since COVID, I would say 50 to 70% of my practice has gone on Zoom, where I would have a client on screen with me and I would be communicating with them and tuning into their innate wisdom, asking specific questions, surfacing the treatment plan, and sort of integrating it for them.
It's more like you get the cues from the body, and that leads you to the root cause and then to the area, and then you start communicating that particular cause and heal it at a deep level.
Yeah. Right.
Our purpose is to spread awareness about health and health-related modalities, and hence I try to bring experts from various fields that impact health. Although this type of healing still surprises many people. Right now, it's almost a mystical thing for us, but we don't know a lot about that way of being or doing. We are learning, right? On that note, I would like to thank you, Angie, for taking our time and sharing your wisdom with our viewers.
Thank you so much. I do offer 20 minutes complimentary sessions. It's on my website. So if you're new to Body Talk and you would like to know how it is and want to get a glimpse of it and experience of it, reach out on my website and book in a 20 minutes complimentary session. As well as I'll forward you a link for a particular brain balancing technique, which is just amazing that you can do to, especially in this stressful time, to optimize the brain function.
Wonderful, so brilliant. So we will be posting the link and a special link of complimentary health coaching session in the comment section below. Please utilize this opportunity and use these complementary sessions and learn to know more about yourself and be one with your own self, your physical self, your emotional self, and you will see the difference in the overall well-being for yourself.
Lovely.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Bhavna.